be safe if you're heading out on the roads or taking to the skies. We're going to focus on folks on the water right now. We have a couple of watercraft out there. A lot of people like to enjoy the lakes, rivers in our area because, hey, we're known for it. And it's a quiet start to the week, a chilly start this morning, but we are enjoying the 70s this afternoon. It's not going to last long, is it? Because you know how much I love the 70s. It's like natural air conditioning. You can open the windows up.
One thing I've learned when you forecast the weather, you're always going to have somebody like, yes.
I know it.
And on the other side of that, somebody's like, ah.
The people want to sweat.
Right.
It's summer.
So you'll be happy today and
Yeah.
tomorrow. After
Okay.
that, I'll do my best. I don't know. But if you are a fan of the heat and the humidity, it is going to make a return a little bit later this week. But we are kind of looking for it this time of year. This is our hottest month for Detroit. We average from start to finish 83 degrees for the high temp, lows in the mid 60s. I will point this out to you. Our warmest average is from July 4th to July 27th, where our average high temp is 84. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And the hottest recorded temperature, 105. Goes back to July 24th, 1934. So it's a hot record and it's also an old record as well. So we can really heat up, but that's not the case right now. 72 in downtown Detroit, dew points at 45, and this is the number and the reason why we were allowed to cool down so much for this morning. You actually needed a jacket depending on how early you woke up. But the sun is out there and it's going to work. It's trying to get our numbers back into the 70s. It's doing just that, but a few spots still playing catch up. 68 from Adrian to Monroe, all the way up towards Port Sanilac, just a touch below 70. If you're in Port Huron, you're there. You'll be a little bit cooler in areas like Monroe. There's a northeasterly wind that's kicking in some spots, so we'll be aware of that. But otherwise, we are looking at conditions doing pretty good. But let's talk about this. The rain and also the clouds, they will close in. I'm thinking on Wednesday. That also brings the warmth and the heat, so we're going to be warming up as well, so just be aware of that. The Muggy meter tells the story. You'll see exactly when we cash in on the return flow of that warm front that's going to arrive, bringing the humidity back. That gives us the heat, and it also gives us the chance of seeing some storms as well. So before that gets here, just enjoy the sun. Temps in the upper 70s, so it's a nice setup. For tonight, I will mention it's going to be another cool night. Not quite as cool as this morning, but close. Some of us could get close to the 40s, like Ann Arbor, Lapeer at 52, Port Huron at 54, closer to 60 degrees in Detroit. Looking ahead to Futurecast, there's the rain that comes through. This will be for Wednesday. We're not expecting or anticipating a washout, but the chance will be there on Wednesday when the humidity really moves in. And some of those storms could be on the heavy side. Let's look ahead to the holiday for the 4th of July. It does appear we started off pretty good, dry, humid, but then once we hit the evening time, poorly timed chance of seeing some rain, but numbers will be in the 70s, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. Otherwise, we get back to where we belong, talking about temps in the mid to upper 80s, lows in the 60s. The humidity will be there, so we'll track the storm chances. Looks like they could be on the strong side on Wednesday.